This series can't get any better.
Falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Michael Pineda will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Altuve.
First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace. Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
So he sets him down swinging. Carlos Correa, the second out of the opening frame. George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1. And this is fouled straight back. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again? Yeah, they are. I mean, it was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looped out toward third. No problem here. 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Realmuto waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Verlander pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base now. Look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ground ball left side. Speared on the dive. What a play. So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Here's Carlos Beltran. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Carlos Beltran goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. His line against Justin Verlander. He's 0 for 9. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Beltran racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order. If you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. His line against Justin Verlander, a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Gurriel is there to make the catch in this. Into the windup and the pitch. Alex Bregman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike two.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Fastball, nice job of pitching. Off balance.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder number 3, Cameron Maybin.
Cameron Maybin is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no. Digging in to try it again. Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ichiro.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Maybin moving in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Here's Starlin Castro. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Here's Didi Gregorius. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Verlander gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beltran is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Correa rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
First baseman number 10, Ulieski.
Ready for another chance? Ulieski Gurriel. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Infield fly rule is fair.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ichiro retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you have 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Gary Sanchez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, first baseman. Greg Bird.
swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
That's in there. Base hit. Bird rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report, but he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Todd Frazier is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting the right fielder.
Here's Ichiro now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 3 runs already home here. Took something off there, but it misses ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. He can't get there as it falls in. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. No error. He's ready. Here's the first offering. JT Realmuto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second.
Outside, that's a ball.
In the AL in that category. 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard liner to center field. Maben patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 41, Brad Peacock.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-0 delivery. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready once again, Greg Bird. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Bird.
The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air out to left field. Beltran giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. 5-0 New York. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that one right down Main Street. Now the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit down the third baseline.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
Here's George Springer. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Left fielder.
Ready with the
Number
first
33.
pitch. Here it comes. Hyun-Soo Kim stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Reddick. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Frazier.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ichiro Suzuki. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 14.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Yulieski Gurriel is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Skied into very shallow right. Ichiro moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Beltran. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
So he sets him down swinging. Carlos Beltran goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Real Muto.
Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the... Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Maben. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And there's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The batter, number 33.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Todd Frazier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hard ground ball to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the into the windup and the pitch hit to first.
Third baseman number 2.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Bird is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Cameron Maybin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been
a windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. We'll see Ichiro when we get back. It's the Yankees 9 and the Astros 1. Here's Ichiro now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone.
The batter number 14. Second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more. Starlin Castro. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's Carlos Correa now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So striding in, George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the 9th inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive.
Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a ball 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
9-1 is the way this one ends. New York get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Michael Pineda earns win number 7 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Pineda. His record is now 7-0.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Yanks went deep 4 times as they got the home victory against the Astros, 9-1. Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games. Heading into today, the Yankees sit atop the American League East Division, and the Astros are in first place in the AL West. The Kansas City Royals finished off the 4-game sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. At the moment, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, and the Royals are atop the AL Central. The Toronto Blue Jays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they stole the win against the Mariners. Second place in the American League East Division, and the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West. The Nationals total 11 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-3. Looking at the standings, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-0. As of today, the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. The Minnesota Twins got 11 overall hits as they dismantled the White Sox 8-1. At the moment, the White Sox are in 4th place in the AL Central, and the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Angels allowed 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-0. They now have 5 straight wins. Heading into today, the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West, and the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-1. Looking at the standings, the Rangers sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, and the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-2. It was their 5th straight victory. Right now, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, while the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. Clayton Kershaw got the W and now has 5 this year as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. At the moment, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West Division. The Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 9-4. As of today, the Giants are leading the National League West, while the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.